What is up guys, Quellen here, coming at you with a brand new video of max gear score and the perfect build for the Orochi, in my opinion. Now, the perfect build for an Orochi is a very iffy kind of topic, because he's very agile, very light, and very much high damage intuition, meaning if you get an attack off for someone with parry, deflect, or guard breaking, which is thank you for so much support on that video guys. If you need any more tips, comment down in this video and I'll upload a video fairly similar to the counter guard breaking but on another kind of skill. So if you need any help with deflecting or parrying, just mention. Anyway, back on the topic of Orochi. Now, the thing is about Orochi, he's very, again, agile, light, counter-attacking, meaning he has a few perks and he's very hard to play. However, I've played a lot of him and I've got max gear score and I'll be showing you the stats I use. The stats I use on my Orochi are mainly on my blade, damage and stamina cost reduction. As you'll see, I'll mention two stats, because legendary gear drops at prestige 3 and that will be very high rated. As I'm fully upgraded everything, it will be most of the time maxed out in one stat and very close to being maxed out in the other stat. However, this system will work like Destiny, where in which that it's kind of like light and this will probably be increased in the near future. So, back onto the topic. I used a very high attacking blade with a really high stamina cost reduction. However, this blade has got a skin on it because I didn't like the yellowish kind of theme to the other one, so I reskinned my blade by changing the look, which you can see there. But you can only do it with the same rarity weapon. Anyway, back on topic. The attacking is very key if you get to deflect or counter attack on someone and you want to instantly punish them. I use this a lot on Dominion because if someone comes at me, they always expect to rush me. But I play very carefully in the GPS kind of holding point realm. So what I do is get a counter attack off and melts half the health with my double upwards light attack. It's very useful to have, and when you don't waste any stamina by doing this, it's very effective. So what could really accompany this well, I think you're thinking. There's a chest plate which gives you block damage. So if you block someone and you don't take any damage, and then counter attack them instantly, it's a win-win situation. And if you get a heavy attack on them for the last hit, you also regen a lot of execution. This is where the Jubio chest comes in, because it does both these things exceptionally well. My helmet, which is used for exhaustion recovery and debuff resistance. Now, if you've watched my how to counter guard break video, I do explain how to counter guard break, but sometimes it can't be avoided, as peacekeepers are very glitchy at the moment in the way they sometimes get mysterious guard breaking. However, debuff resistance is key. So if you get, I don't know, bled by Peacekeeper again for example, this will heavily reduce that factor. And considering Peacekeepers are in the meta right now as one of the main characters to play, it is very useful to have this debuff resistance. Exhaustion recovery accompanies with what I was saying earlier. As soon as I run out of stamina, I basically regen mine instantly. So now we'll go over to the hilt. Now the feet and the revenge defense is very useful. So if you're in a situation where you're up against 3 people, ideally, I'll probably make a video about this in the future, you never attack, you block, for a very certain reason. So you can gain your revenge very quickly and it's just overall more effective. Now, the guard however is a very different story. You use this to get your revenge by attacking, so if you're up against one person, you can attack them really quickly if you see someone in the distance, thereby gaining more revenge, so you can easily take a hit or two to get your revenge higher. Now I use the injury for this because Raider again is in some of the meta plans, meaning that Raiders are just going to charge you, which counts as an injury. Okay, so as you can see with these gauntlets, as I mentioned earlier, these are very all-round, and they very round off the Orochi very well, and these are probably my most recommended things to have on Orochi, accompanied with the blade. However, this is very much your choice. If you want to go for a really defensive build, max defense and near max stamina cost reduction, you can do that, but as I said earlier, stamina cost reduction is very key on Orochi because you waste a lot of it without you even knowing. So yeah, that's been the main part of build for Orochi. Now the playstyle is something different, which I'll make a completely different video on. But 108 gear score is very well done, and as you can see, if I go open a salvage kit pack right now, it'll only be a basic one, but as you'll see, I'm guaranteed to get a legendary. Now this is because, if you're past prestige 3, you're guaranteed to get legendary gear, so I highly recommend you to not use any of your salvage or anything for that matter, until you get to prestige 3 on the character you like to play. By character selection, I mean, honestly, it's really your choice who you play, but if you want my honest opinion, it's better just to start playing a character that you've played in past games. So, before I played this, I was very good at games like Overwatch, as I've probably made videos on before maybe, and Destiny. I was a very fast damaging player. I was very good at your Widowmakers, and I was really good at making persist kills when I needed to make them. So I'm very good at the DPS. So in the beta, I played Berserker. I got him to Prestige 2, I think, in the beta. And Orochi in this full game, which I got to Prestige 4 with max gear score. However, I can't play Peacekeeper, because that's a completely different style in my opinion. I just can't play it for some reason. And Orochi just suits my playstyle a lot better from the long distances. So anyway, that's been the best build in my opinion for Orochi, because it gives you the best stamina, the highest damage, and the feat cool reduction, which I'll go into now actually, just before the end. The feat cool reduction, if you didn't know, Orochi is known for having OP feats. You can get someone to a quarter of health by simply firing a longbow and a Kukain at them, but these are also very good. The Kune, I'd say that, is still very good. You should always use that in my opinion. The longbow is a must-have. Although sharpened blade can be useful, but most knights have this ability which allows them not to take damage from bleeding, which if you ask me for a Peacekeeper build is fairly overpowered. So the Arrow Storm is just godly, recommended it. And this one you should always use Bounty Hunter. So anyway, that's been my build for Orochi. I'll go into the playstyle a different video. Anyway, I've been Quellen. I'll see you with a double upload today because I didn't do the daily upload yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well. So anyway, I've been Quellen. Have a nice day. See you later.